I'm sure a lot of people are wondering why we're driving a Denali. I'm gonna take this thing everywhere, plus way more than a Jeep owner. This is just part of the overland life, bro. Worst comes to worst, we can just camp. Tree! Oh, I'm in the tree! This is the new intro song. Ooh, yeah, you're probably right. Do you think we're gonna get copyrighted over that too? What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Excuse my hold music. On the phone with American Express, trying to get my... I can't afford my bill this month, so we're trying to like postpone it for another month. Huh? Left lane change. That was nice. Hell yeah, this thing handles well. As you can see from the title and the thumbnail of today's video, today we're gonna be putting every Overlander, every Lexus GX 550 owner, yo, that thing's kind of tough. We're getting off track. Every Lexus GX 550 owner, every Toyota Tacoma owner, every Toyota 4Runner owner. I guess I am a Toyota 4Runner owner. We're still gonna put Toyota 4Runner owners to shame, and especially, wait for the big one here, ding ding ding, Jeep owners. What? What's up? Should we put 50-50 odds on if that wheel right there flies off and if those boxes on the side fly off? I'm sure a lot of people are wondering why we're driving a Denali. An L5P Denali. Listen to that hawk. You like the sound of that, boy?
You like jazz?
This is my good buddy's Denali. Time to go absolutely embarrass some Jeep owners. Is that my alarm? Got it! Embarrassing every Jeep, every Overland owner. They're like, oh, it's a sport. You see this $30,000 of jangly accessories hanging off the side of my Toyota? Yeah, this is sport. You wouldn't understand this lifestyle. Gay! You wait until you see the upgrades that I have performed on my steel body. We will be outperforming every Overland vehicle and proving that 90% of Overland and Jeep owners are just complete. So with that being said, we're headed back to the shop right now. We got a couple things to finish up at the shop. Also a couple updates to give while we're driving back to the shop. The 6.4, as you can see from this picture on this lovely split screen, thanks to our lovely filmer and editor, Cole. As you can see, the 6.4 is now tinted, so we have tint and we threw some wheels on it. The next thing on the 6.4 is this one kind of ties into Frosty. As you can see, Frosty has a beautiful now white bed liner. That's pretty much as much as we're going to show you there for now. But I will say the lift has came down about 4.5 to 5 inches. And my tires for Frosty should be here next week. And then we can get our wheels and tires all mounted, balanced up for Frosty. So for the people wondering, Frosty is going to be a bit smaller than it used to be. It was on like a 14 to 16 inch lift and 42s. It'll now be on about a 10 inch, maybe a 12 inch kit, obviously bags on 40s. One of the mods that we were doing on Frosty, our fabricator Weston is building us a full pie cut titanium 5-inch exhaust with a teardrop exit. Yes, we're drilling a hole, a quite literal bowling ball through the size of my perfectly good limited F350 bed. So the exhaust coming off Frosty, I have a 5-inch Cerakoted exhaust, DPF back of course. So we're gonna take that exhaust, throw it onto the 6.4, and I think I'm gonna probably pull the blocks out of the 6.4 in typical SEMA Carolina fashion. So Probably next video, we're gonna pull the blocks out of the 6.4, get a little bit of lean going. And we're pretty much on the 6.4. We're just waiting to get all of our parts that we need for the truck to go to paint, like the tailgate, the rear bumper, and a couple other random things so everything can get painted at once. Made that mistake once with my 6.0. I painted, I think, every single panel all at different times. And you could tell that they was all painted at different times. But anyways, those are the updates on the 6.4 and Frosty. And hopefully within about the next month, Frosty will be done, as well as the 6.4 should be coming together. So, and also for other people wondering what L5P this is my homie Matt's L5P. Lil bro absolutely grenaded his trans into a million pieces. I actually drive this thing a lot more than people would expect. I think I drive this thing more than Matt does. The trans in the truck completely grenaded, so we surprised him with a stage 4 Randy's. Thanks to our boys at Randy's, we got him a stage 4 Randy's transmission as well. Fluid line trans cooler. This thing has never felt so good. So shout out to the boys over at Randy's for making that all possible, getting our homie set up with a fresh stage 4 transmission for the L5P. If you guys need anything from Randy's transmission, use code Emerson5, as you can see right here. Get yourself 5% off at checkout. Why not save 5% and get yourself some kick-ass transmission parts? So yeah, anyways, shout out to Randy's for getting us with a trans setup for that thing. Pretty much our 500-mile break-in is about up with it, so we're gonna hook it up to the flatbed trailer and tow the steel body out to 5 mile. As much confidence as I have in the lovely steel body, I do not want to get stranded in the snow today. We're going to the snow. Let me show you everything. Let me give you the whole rundown of everything we've done to the steel body to prep for this competition. That's not a competition anymore because the competition literally opted out, but we do not care. As you can see, this is my 2015 F350 extended cab XL. That pretty much means platinum back in the day.
Stop the cap.
This absolute unit I bought 4 years ago. I think I bought it with 180,000 miles, and there's like 340,000 miles on it now. I have beat the ever-living piss out of this truck. It has been driven, and it has done things that no truck should ever survive through. The only major things I've ever had to do with this truck, I jumped it and snapped the rear OEM leaf packs in half. So I had to put new leaf packs in it. The other day, or about 3 weeks ago, B-Rax was driving it, hot rodding it, cold as a noodle, straight out the pack. And we thought it blew the turbo. Turns out Willis threw a new like O-ring in it and changed the oil, and she's good to go, back to ripping. I do think the turbo is on its way out. When it's cold, if you romp on it a little too hard, the turbo just stops working. But if you turn it off and turn it back on, it starts working again. Anyways, as you can see, starting from the front to the back, what's done to this hog? We got a 3-inch leveling kit, 20-inch Plotty stocks. We got ourselves a nice fresh set. Look at the nipples on them bad boys. That sounded way too far out of my... I'll just stop there. Fresh set of 37-inch Nitto mud grapplers. We got this big ass, low-key ugly as shit Fusion front bumper, but we got ourselves a 10,000 pound winch in there. I would put this on record. I have used that winch more than any Jeep owner on the planet. I use that thing daily. I use it about every 10 minutes for your mom. Got ourselves a platinum grill, because you know it's platinum and whatnot. Fully paint match. As you can see, we don't really mind washing this thing. Dude, look, she's even got some rock crawling scars. Look at this. See how the whole door is like dented in right here? That's crawler. Because we don't get rock sliders, because rock sliders are just... We got a 5-inch DPF back exhaust, so it sounds better than literally any other Jeep could ever sound. You can Hellcat swap your Jeep and it still ain't sounding this good.
And artistic.
And yeah, other than that, we got an even uglier rear bumper, and then the modifications that we did last night. As you can see, I have acquired myself Probably the most pointless $2,000 a man could spend right here. Really? I would arguably say, at least in Utah, about 80% of the people you see with rooftop tents never use them once. Poser as shit is what you call that. But we got ourselves a body armor cage, roll cage, bed, whatever the hell, and a rooftop tent. But as you can see, I accidentally ordered the one for the F350, or sorry, for the F150. This is clearly not an F150. So last night we had Timmy Tough Knuckles come in and we laid down this absolute killer fab job. Let me just walk you through the setup here. We got 2 bolts. Notice how this is about 5 inches wide here, 6 inches wide here. Beautiful welds featuring Timmy Tough Knuckles. Look at this plate. It's like half the size. 1 bolt. All the
shavings are still here.
Yeah, that just adds to the character. I would show you the other side, but the other side's low-key worse. Well, actually, the other side's good. This side's actually mint. Well, kind of. This one sticks out past
like a 12-inch plate. That one's like a 6.
But dude, believe me when I tell you this thing's sturdy. You could put like 15 of your girlfriend. So that's approximately 20,000 pounds. Okay. Before that whole contraption falls off, the whole bed would fall off. The bed bolts in this thing are loose. And the whole bed in this thing is just seeing a lot better days. I used to put giant rocks in this thing.
I like rocks.
We'll just leave that there. Anyways, today we will be taking this. Obviously, it's like pretty close to stock. This is a long bed truck, so the wheelbase is not gonna be in our favor here. I'm gonna take this thing everywhere plus way more that a Jeep owner or Overlander, I'm an Overlander, would go. And I'm not gonna take my shovel or my mat tracks. Literally just pure American dream. Me and Filmer Cole in the wild. We're going to 5 Mile. Yeah, Overlanders are pussy. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will buy B-Rock.
I like rocks.
And B-Racks. Rooftop tents. We will all throw our rigs on Bubba setups and go into like the Uenas. If you don't know what the Uenas is, it's like Antarctica of Utah. There's like 4 feet of snow there right now. We'll go on a snow dig run. Everyone with rooftop tents, 5K likes. Anyways, before we run a 5 Mile, get the steel body loaded up, figured I'd give 1 minute. We don't take like sponsors or anything on this YouTube channel. The only sponsor we have is Boosted Wheel and Tire, baby. So if you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, hit up Boosted Wheel and Tire. We'll get you guys taken care of. And also, if you guys want to support us and get some merch, camo hoodies, we have, I think, about 200 pieces left. And then we also have our new line of graphic tees, which are straight fire. Let me show you. First one, we have Boosted Wheel and Tire on the front. Where your dough is at? And these are heavy tees too. Like these are like 8 1/4 or 8.5 ounce. Like they're mad thick.
What did he say?
And then next one, we got steel body, Boosted Wheel and Tire, front and back. And then we got all of our Carhartt tees per usual. And then we also have this guy right here, 3rd gen, laying a heater. And then we also have the Any Level lean out that says stay leaning, if I can find it. We are doing a limited run. There is 100 of these. They're like distressed heavyweight oversized tees. Boosted Wheel and Tire on the back. Tough ass tees. There is 100 of these. Where's the box? So people know that I am not lying. We have this box and like barely filled up with this box of these tees. Whatever's available on the website is what's left. I don't think they're gonna last that long. So if you guys wanna pick your guys' one of those limited edition t-shirts, our guy that does all our t-shirts for us made them for us. I don't remember ordering them, so we're just gonna throw them out there. They're gonna be cheap. Cheaper than everything else on the website. So there's 100 of them. So those are live right now if you guys want to pick yourself up one or any other merch. And yeah, with that being said, guess we'll load up the old steel body on the trailer and go to 5 Mile.
AMG, Billy truck, trapping out the ghost.
No, this might be karma. All of our straps fell off and the steel body's about to come off the trailer. Oh no! That's...
Get her strapped back up.
Honestly, let's just go. Let's see if it falls off. Hold on, bud. Let me use my board winch. This is the most Overlander it can get right here. Hold on, bud. Let me plug in my winch. That would be why that semi driver was trying to flag me down. Well, well, well. As you can see, we have made it out to 5 Mile. Now, we left a part of this video out because we were gonna reveal it right now, but as you can see, we are the only ones out here. Per se, the competition is not here. Now, let me iterate this. I've planned this out for like well over a week now. I had an extremely built Jeep that was going to come out. Built Jeep, 40s, bead locks. I'm pretty sure it's supercharged, like, unit of a Jeep. So I could put it to shame with the old steel body. And I also had a extremely built Overland Tacoma. When you imagine an overbuilt Tacoma, just imagine this Tacoma. You literally cannot make this shit up. Hey man, this is the Tacoma guy. Name is Dave. Dave, if you're watching this, you're low-key a I texted him last night a picture of the freaking steel body. This was last night at 12:11 a.m. Texted him a picture of the cage and the rooftop tent, whatever the hell it's called, on the steel body. I said, the off-road terrain isn't ready for us. Mind you, we've been planning this for like well over a week. Had the date set today, 3 o'clock. It's 2:45. Text me, hey man, just looked, and there is too much snow. Is too much snow in the room with us. Oh, hold on, there's more. The text gets better. There's too much snow and is going to be slick out for me to come out and wheel today. Yeah, bro, sorry, there's too much snow. I can't come wheel today. That's like the most Overland Jeep guy saying ever. Wheel. Yo, you want to go wheel this weekend? Gay! Sincere apologies. Let me know next time what works for you. You want to know what works for me right now, Dave? Right now. You can come out right now. Bro just knew that he was going to get absolutely obliterated by a 1-ton diesel truck that is literally stock. And bro shit himself. Now it comes for the Jeep. The Jeep guy is arguably better. Last text, the steel body, I talked to him on the phone. This is Seabass, Riley's boss. You know, he called me a little bit ago and told me he was having transmission problems. I call Cap. The last text we had, the steel body will probably outperform your Jeep and Blake's. And then on the phone, he's like, let me know what time and I'll be there. And I said, plan on Thursday around 3 p.m. Well, it's Thursday at 3 p.m. You want to know who's not here? Sebastian. Literally class act Jeep and Overland owners. So today we will be, now for the rest of the video, showing, ooh, maybe we shouldn't go out because there's too much snow on the ground. It might be too slick. It might be dangerous. I'm honestly at a loss for words. Like in the back of my mind, I figured we might lose Sebastian and his Jeep just because it's like typical Jeep owner, but the Tacoma bailing was not in the bingo card because bro was confident. I should have filmed the conversation on the phone. Bro was so confident. He's like, and you're taking a 1-ton truck where? Anyways, the rest of this video will steel body durability test, I suppose. Let's go.
It's only fitting while we're out here.
Yeah, just so we can get up in the mood here.
And autistic.
I feel proper. I feel like 10 degrees warmer. Hold on. Okay, let's go. I have an unfortunate feeling this thing's absolutely gonna dominate today. Two-wheel drive may have not lasted very long. Ouch! I think we might have to slap her in 4-low already. Let her ride in 4-low, bud. Oh my gosh, like nothing. Something in my nuts tells me there's a high probability we might slide this thing off a cliff today. This is just part of the overland life, bro. Worst comes to worst, we can just camp it out on the night, and I have my rooftop tent on the back of my truck too. We could just kick it in my rooftop tent with my space heater and shit. I will say, this thing does make some extremely concerning sounds from the rear end. That's just what you get with, hold on, 330,000 miles. We're hitting our first obstacle. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Jeep life. You want a rubber ducky?
I don't recognize any of this.
Yeah, honestly, same. I don't think we're on the right path. Oh, look at that. There's a whole track. That's a steep ass hill.
Take that hitch out.
You need to take this off.
This right here, that's all you.
Damn, bro, I'm just killing up the trial. We're hitting all of them. We're hitting the triple dipper here, is what they call this one.
That's what she said.
As you can see, our capable steel body off in the distance. We have a tunnel down. We're gonna go down through there, flip around. Camera does no justice at this angle because we're 50 feet above it. That's like Hell's Gate mud and dirt edition. So we're gonna go up that, come back down, and then go through that one. By the end of this video, there will never be another person on planet Earth telling me that my 1-ton diesel truck is not capable. And you know what I'm gonna do after this? After I'm done absolutely annihilating every Jeep trail that I can get my hands on today, I'm gonna take that thing back to my shop, throw it on some 26 by 14 forged, polished wheels, on some street tires, and go to the mall. But for now, we're gonna crawl. So, there's a drop off right there. Oh, I took, holy shit, that is gnarly.
Yeah. Yeah, as you come, you're gonna have to turn a little this way.
This is actually sick.
Look at
This
that.
is low-key so gnarly, bro. It does not look that gnarly on video. Bro, look. I'm like 6'5", by the way. That right there is what capability looks like. Dude, I don't care if you're like a diehard Jeep guy, Toyota guy, whatever the hell you are. You can't tell me what you done just seen in the past 5 minutes wasn't like somewhat like, ha! Gay! Alright, damn. I didn't think your piece of shit Super Duty was gonna do that. Yo, I'm just gonna go hook up to my 30,000 pound gooseneck now, after I just rock crawled my way through life. Where should I go?
You just, once you, make sure you come slow off this rock. You got like a foot. You're hitting your axle.
Oh man. What the hell did I hit the axle on? Oh no. Hold on, let me just change up my approach angle a little.
You gotta climb up that puppy. Go this way, Tad. This way, this way, this way. Ooh, ooh. You just munched your tip. Your tip.
No, not the tip.
It's an oval.
No, dead ass.
Yeah. Custom.
Do you think it's gonna sound different now?
Oh, that's a,
damn, that got munched. That was pretty gnarly.
now we're into the crawling.
Now we're crawling.
Stop the cap.
This is the trail that we were on.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, that one for sure.
Ooh, I don't know, your bumper might hit. Might have found your kryptonite.
No, this ain't no kryptonite, bitch. Watch this. Oh, she's got it. She'll get it. Hold on there.
Come on, Overlander. If you need to go on the kiddie trail, it's over there.
No, I just had to get my feel for it. You said kiddie trail, bitch?
Keep going.
You said kiddie trail? Yeah, how about that 2-foot drop off?
Look at that one, dude.
See, the problem is that diff is cooked because it's locked right now. The diff is locked, but when there's a bunch of pressure, it doesn't spin that. It only spins the one.
diff is cooked.
Yeah.
Now we're talking country. Try to back up.
Holy, that is, there's literally no way. But you already know we're gonna try anyways.
Now you got the angle.
Come on, back in.
Go up. Right. Oh!
Bro, this is like real life outload, off-road outlaws. Bro, that's gnarly. Like what we're going up, that's like 3.5, damn near 4 foot cliff. In my stock steel body. Okay. Michael.
Tree!
Oh, I'm in the tree. I'm in the tree, bro.
Okay. The tire is just in the tree. It might have got the bed a little bit.
Damn it, bro. I wasn't trying to acquire any body damage.
Well, you already got that one.
That's like custom. Honestly, I'm glad that happened. That's sick. Yeah, you're right. I just got to keep persevering and going straight. All right, well, you know, the smart thing to do here would be to get the winch out, wrap it around that tree, and pull it up in that way so we don't take out the whole bedside. Or there's the option that we just stick it in drive and pin it and just see what kind of damage we pick up. But we're going with that option.
I'll tell you when. You got like right there. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, yep. You're good right there. Okay, easy.
Diff no worky, diff no happy, diff really hot.
That's the right line. She just sucked that way. Tree.
That caused some damage to the wheel right there. It almost had it.
You gotta hit that rock that you're hitting with some speed to pop up on it, that right one. Come on, baby! Ah. You're good. Left. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh. Golly. Woo!
This might be the kryptonite.
Yep. You pushed your stabilizer up a little bit.
That's just clearance right there. I mean, it's like right there.
Could winch to a tree.
Nah, winching is for overlanders and Jeep owners. See, I got more than 195 rear wheel horsepower, so if I just put that into the equation.
You good? Oh!
That's capability right there.
Shall we assess the damages?
Yeah, shall we get a damage assessment? Oh, damn. Bedside also cooked. The tire definitely met up with the bedside for a night of fun there. Oh, great heavens!
Not awful.
Honestly, not that bad.
Yeah, you could probably push it out.
Oh,
Oh, it pushed the whole bed in.
oh, it did. Nah, bro, it's just wider now. That's like more stance. Science. Oh, we're good. Oh! Oh!
Yep, fixed.
Hold on, give me one more. Oh, maybe not. That part might actually be cooked.
And the custom tip.
I don't even care who you are. You can't tell me that's not impressive that my stock steel bodies, I wouldn't necessarily say walked up that, but it made it up it. Your third gen ain't doing that. Your second gen sure as hell ain't doing that. Okay. All right, well, after that giant like drop off ledge, whatever you want to call it, we've been going up this trail for about 15 minutes and there is not shit up here. So, other than a tree, we've already acquired bed damage, so what's some more bed damage? So with that being said, we're gonna cross the rock crawler off the list. This thing rock crawls fine. Now, to finish this off here, we're going to get some maximum speed. We're gonna finish this up here with some other stuff that Jeeps nor Overland rigs can do. And that is gonna be max speed pre-running as well as some max speed donuts. So with that being said, what comes up must go down. So we're going to go down this trail, back out to the main road, and go pre-run, I suppose.
Bump and doesn't want to hit it anymore. I see.
Yo, Uber?
I see you hit that bump and didn't want to hit it again.
Yeah, after the first time on that bump, I wasn't really trying to hit that one again. That was pretty violent. All right, well, to somewhat finish this off, about a couple months ago, I took my shitty ass third gen out here and we sunk it in this like big ass pond puddle thing and got stuck. So I'm here to avenge myself in two-wheel drive in the steel body.
They are mud grapplers, throwing mud everywhere. Ooh.
We are losing coolant, a lot of it. You see, usually the coolant tank is supposed to have coolant in it. If you look underneath, it's all dripping out on the ground. Hasn't overheated yet though, but it is hot. So I say pretty much at this point, one, we're calling that a W. For two, I say we hit the pre-runner section and call her a day. Your Jeep's not doing any of that, honestly. And your Jeep doesn't even have enough power to overheat. So X that shit out of there too. And it's not even overheating, it's just hot. Let's go. Oh baby. Oh, we're about to pass the sheriffs. We're about to pass the sheriffs.
There is a UHP.
Yeah, can't get me now, UHP. Can't get me when I'm off-road going 70 pre-running, baby. Oh, is that another one?
We're cooking.
We're cooking hard. Bro, look at it just eat up these bumps. Hair tutorial? I take off my do-rag and it I can see it in the lens of the camera. There's the hair tutorial everyone was wanting. I put on my do-rag type shit. Steel body survived. I know I talk the utmost amount of shit with the steel body, but man to man here, there is truly no other vehicle that I can think of that I can hop in, four-wheel drive boosted launch, gap 95% of the people on the road in my stock 5-inch DPF back type vibe. Then take said steel body, take it out of four-wheel drive after I gap somebody, hook it up to a 30,000-pound gooseneck, tow it across the country, drop the gooseneck off, pull up, rock crawl some Jeep and Overland trails, go and sink this thing in. I mean, it wasn't that impressive a mud hole, but she can mud. I mean, she's on the mud grapplers. And then after that, hit the side road and pre-run this hog all the way back to base camp. They're really, honestly, I personally have never owned a vehicle that is this capable, that is this stock. Like the Bros Raptor that's pulling in right now, that shit would get put to shame by the steel body out here. Anyways, that is about all I have to say here, other than if you disagree with what I say and you have a Jeep or an Overlander of the same caliber, bang my line, we'll go to Moab, just line for line, bar for bar, and see who makes it out alive. And you best bet yourself there's a towing test, a tug of war test, and a drag race incorporated in that. So if anyone's a Jeep owner or an Overland owner, bang my line. I would love to put your little Overlander to shame. I never want to hear another one of the Overland guys in my Facebook comments. I don't want to hear any more of the boomers in my comment sections talk about my mall crawling. Anyways, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, go cop you guys yourself some merch, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.